The darkness settles on my skin, soft as regret, sharp as sin. I'm breathing night you left behind, a haunting pulse inside my mind. The walls repeat your quiet tone, a distant warmth I used to own. Even the moon feels strangely bruised, it glows like someone left it used. I try to rise beyond the ache, but every step begins to break. Your shadow leaks through every view, a silent truth I can't undo. And this is what the darkness knows of you. Every breath I lost, every truth I knew, the tender ache that still shines through, the heart you carved in shades of blue. Yeah, this is what the darkness knows of you. A ghost I chase in every hue. No dawn insists the world is new. My soul stays tied to missing you. Your voice returns in trembling air, a broken hymn that's always there. I close my eyes to feel your grace, but only find an empty space. The city hums beneath the night, a muted song of faded light. And every corner I walk through feels like it's shaped to look like you. I gather moments soft and slow, the ones I lost, the ones you know. But even truth begins to bend when love refuses to rescind. 'Cause this is what the darkness knows of you. A fragile warmth my heart clings to, the quiet pain that still rings true, a longing life can misconstrue. Yeah, this is what the darkness knows of you. A soft forever breaking through. No matter how the light turns new, the night remembers loving you. If I could take back one last night, I'd hold you close and hold you right. But time unthreads what hearts once sewed and leaves me where the shadows grow. So this is what the darkness knows of you, where all my hidden tears accrue. No matter how far daylight flew, your echo burns in deeper blue. Yeah, this is what the darkness knows of you. The truth my soul let undo, until the stars forget their view. The night will always know of you. The night curls softly at my feet, a quiet ache, a slow and beat. I walk the hours you left undone, chasing ghosts that used to run. Your memory hums in silver gray, a distant glow that won't decay. And though you've drifted far away, your echo lives in every sway. I try to This is where your echo refused to fade. A trembling sound my heart obeyed. A gentle lake, the darkness lay across the dreams we never saved. Yeah, this is where your echo refused to fade. A quiet ghost my soul betrayed. And though the dawn begs me to wait, I stay where your echo stays. Your voice appears in drifting light, a whispered trace of old delight. I close my eyes to bring you near, but all I find is deeper fear. The sky leans low above my chest, a witness to this heart's unrest. And every star across the shade feels dimmer where your warmth once stayed. I gather moments lost and torn, the soft remains of love we were. But even hope begins to fray when echoes choose their place to stay. Yeah, this is where your echo refused to fade. And every note the night replayed, a longing carved, a vow mislaid, a tenderness we both betrayed. Yeah, this is where your echo refused to fade. A truth my memory can't evade. And though the world sings unafraid, my heart lies still where your echo stays. If time could fold its fragile seam, I'd find you in a softer dream. But echoes linger where hearts bleed. They stay for those who still need. So this is where your echo refused to fade. A lonely sound my soul conveyed. No matter how the daylight swayed, your echo haunts the love we made. Yeah, this is where your echo refused to fade. A shadowed hymn the night relayed, until my heart learns unafraid. I'll live inside where your echo stays. Where your echo stays. The quiet falls like fragile dust, soft reminders of our trust. I breathe the night you left behind, a trembling hush across my mind. Your shadow flickers in the glow, silent truth I ache to know. And though the hours push me through, the quiet still remembers you. I reach for warmth that used to stay, but feel it slipping turns in muted breath, a haunting lullaby of death. I chase its warmth through empty rooms, where echoes bloom like fragile wounds. The moonlight bends across the floor, a ghostly trace of what was yours. And though the sky begins to shrink, your memory clings to every blink. I hold the dark like something known, a quiet world we once called home. But even light begins to fade when quiet keeps the vows we made. Yeah, this is where the quiet still remembers us, a tender ache that won't discuss. Every heartbeat turns to dust, but still repeats what felt like us. Yeah, this is where the quiet still remembers us, a shadowed song beneath the crust. Though time insists on something just, my soul won't leave what once was us. If time could hum the way you did, I'd find the love the silence hid. But quiet keeps its deepest cost, it guards the things we couldn't cross. So this is where the quiet still remembers us, where echoes breathe and truths combust. No matter what the daylight thrusts, the night preserves our fragile dust. Yeah, this is where the quiet still remembers us, a soft forever left in trust. Until my heart stops wandering thus, I'll stay inside what remembers us. The blue hours fall across my chest, a silent weight I can't arrest. I sit where all our moments stayed, in corners where the light has frayed. Your memory drips like melting glass, a slow descent through what we were. And though the night keeps moving past, my heart remains stuck in your blur. I reach for a calm that never lands, for tender truth that left my hands. But every breath pulls back the view, a world still shaped by losing you. 'Cause these are the blue hours after you, soft and broken, trembling through every heartbeat. of you. Your shadow hums in gentle waves, a quiet song the dark still saves. I try to leave your ghost behind, but it keeps blooming in my mind. The windows blur with breath I take, as if they mourn the steps we break. And every whisper in the air feels like the truth we couldn't bear. I gather moments lost to time, each one a bruise, a quiet rhyme. But even hope begins to sway when memories refuse to gray. Yeah, these are the blue hours after you, a fragile storm I can't undo. Every tear becomes a clue to all the love that fell askew. Yeah, these are the blue hours after you, still echoing in deeper blue. And though the world tries pulling through, my heart stays soft and bruised for you. If time could fold a gentler bend, I'd meet you where our stories blend. But nights like this don't let things mend, they guard the love we couldn't end. So these are the blue hours after you, where longing breathes and shadows grew. No matter how far daylight flew, the night still knows I'm missing you. Yeah, these are the blue hours after you, a truth the stars keep shining through, until my heart learns something new. I'll live inside these hours of you. The night drips slow across my bones, a quiet grief the dark condones. I breathe the spaces you once filled, now hollow, trembling, cold and still. Your memory stirs a muted light, a fading star inside the night. And though I try to break the chain, my heart still calls your name again. still calls your name, and shadows built from fragile pain. A whispered plea the dark retains, a vow I can't let go or tame. Yeah, this is where my heart still calls your name, a fragile lake I can't reclaim. And though the dawn insists I change, my soul stays lost inside your name. Your voice returns in drifting haze, a fractured hem from past lived days. I feel it brushing past my skin, a warmth that aches to pull me in. The moon looks down like it once knew the tenderness I had with you. And even time feels sharp and slow, where all our broken moments show. I gather pieces of our days, the ones that slip through shifting ways. But even hope begins to wane when memory keeps its quiet reign. Yeah, this is where my heart still calls your name, a trembling truth I can't unframe. Every breath repeats the same, a longing carved into my flame. Yeah, this is where my heart still calls your name, a wound that whispers who to blame. And though the world won't feel my shame, I bow to love that spoke your name. If time could lend me one more night, I'd hold you soft, I'd hold you right. But distance builds where love decays, a quiet truth no heart outruns. So this is where my heart still calls your name, where shadows hum and feelings claim. No matter how the stars rearrange, your echo burns without a flame. Yeah, this is where my heart still calls your name, a silent prayer the dark will frame. Until my soul forgets the same, I wonder where I call your name. I call your name. The quiet leans against my chest, a gentle weight I can't contest. Breathe the dark you left behind, a fading echo in my mind. Your shadow slips through every room, a soft reminder shaped like gloom. And though the night pretends I'm new, the quiet keeps remembering you. I reach for thoughts I shouldn't chase, belonging fills the empty space. Every truth I try to hide comes rising from the other side. 'Cause this is where the quiet keeps remembering you, and every heartbeat trembling through a secret ache the night once knew, now living in a deeper blue. Yeah, this is where the quiet keeps remembering you, in shades of rain, soft and aching with pain. It settles slow upon my skin, a wistful pull that draws me in. The moon becomes a witness here to all the longing, sharp and clear. And even stars forget to shine when I relive where you were mine. I hold the past with trembling hands, unspoken dreams and fallen plans. But even hope begins to bruise when memories refuse to lose. Yeah, this is where the quiet keeps remembering you. A hidden truth in muted hue. Every breath repeats the view of everything I lost in you. Yeah, this is where the quiet keeps remembering you. A soft confession bleeding through. And though the world insists I grew, my heart remains remembering you. Remembering you. If time could turn its gentle tide, I'd walk with you on softer sides. But nights like this refuse to bend. They hold the love we couldn't mend. So this is where the quiet keeps remembering you. Where longing folds itself in two. No matter what the daylight drew, the dark returns to think of you. Yeah, this is where the quiet keeps remembering you. A truth the stars keep shining through. Until my voice forgets its cue, I'll live inside remembering you. The night unfolds beneath my ribs, a trembling quiet that slowly lives. I breathe the cold you left behind, a soft collapse inside my mind. Your shadow drips through every thought, a gentle lake I never fought. And though the world keeps pulling me, I fall back where you used to be. I hold the dark like something known, a fragile truth I face alone. The memories rise like haunted art, a quiet wound inside my heart. 'Cause I keep returning to the dark you left, a place of whisper soft and cleft, where every heartbeat feels bereft, and love becomes what's never kept. Yeah, I keep returning to the dark you left, a fading light I can't forget. And though the dawn demands I rest, my soul walks back to what you left. Your voice dissolves in muted air, A distant truth I still compare. I follow echoes through the night, searching for a trace of light. But every path leads back to blue, a winding road that ends in you. Even the stars refuse to burn when I replay each silent turn. I gather pieces of our days, the ones that slip through shifting haze. But even hope begins to fade when longing keeps the love we made. 'Cause I keep returning to the dark you left, where memories hum with soft regret. Every breath becomes a debt to dreams my heart can't quite forget. Yeah, I keep returning to the dark you left, a quiet truth I can't reset. And though the light feels like a test, I walk the dark you still bequest. If time allowed a gentler path, I'd meet you where our sunlight passed. But nights like this refuse to end. They hold the scars we couldn't mend. So I keep returning to the dark you left, where longing blooms and souls confess. No matter how the stars progress, your shadow stays inside my chest. Yeah, I keep returning to the dark you left, a haunted place, a quiet theft. Until my heart learns how to rest, I'll drift back to the dark you left. The night sinks slow against my skin, a quiet ache that pulls me in. I wander through the fading glow of everything we used to know. Your shadow rests in corners dim, a fragile ghost I trace within. And though you've long slipped from my reach, your absence speaks in whispered speech. I try to stand where light begins, but darkness clings beneath my sins. The quiet learns what I can't say, that you're the hurt I hold each day. 'Cause the night still holds your absence close, a tender wound the darkness knows. Every heartbeat comes and goes, repeating all our silent woes. Yeah, the night still holds your absence close, a shadow truth the moonlight shows. And though the dawn begins to rose, my soul stays wrapped in what it knows. Your voice returns in threads of air, a soft illusion drifting there. to bend its final thread. I take back every word we bled. But nights like this don't let love mend. They keep the ache that will not end. So the night still holds your absence close, a quiet truth the dark bestows. No matter where tomorrow goes, your empty shape is what it knows. Yeah, the night still holds your absence close, a haunting lullaby composed. Until my soul learns to transpose, I'll breathe the night where your absence grows. The night rests heavy on my lungs, a quiet song, the shadow song. I walk the edge of what remains, a fragile line of old refrains. Your memory drips in muted blue, a softened light that once was true. And though the world moves past my plea, I'm held by what we used to be. I reach for truths I can't revive, for pieces left half alive. But even time begins to see your echo still surrounds me, 'cause you're the echo of what we used to be, a fading hum inside of me, a broken chord in minor key, a ghost that hums unceasingly. Yeah, you're the echo of what we used to be, a distant ache, a quiet plea. And though the dawn begs to agree, my heart still leaves where you used to be. Your voice returns in trembling waves, a haunted hymn the darkness saves. I trace its warmth through thin in air, but find a void still waiting there. The moon looks down with knowing eyes, as if it mourns our last goodbye. And every street I walk tonight feels carved from a lost delight. I gather moments we outgrew, the gentle light, the shattered hue. But even hope begins to flee when love becomes an elegy. Yeah, you're the echo of what we used to be, a soft refrain that I won't break free, a whispered ache that pulls at me, deep as night, wide as the sea. Yeah, you're the echo of what we used to be, a truth the shadows still decree. And though the light calls earnestly, my soul walks back to memory. If time would bend for one more breath, I'd hold you through the quiet death of all the words we left unsaid, the ones now living in my head. The night unfolds inside my chest, a trembling grief that knows me best. I breathe the echoes we outgrew, yet every breath drifts back to you. Your shadow hums beneath the floor, a fading warmth I still implore. And though the world keeps breaking through, my soul still reaches out for you. I chase the light we used to hold, but find it dim, worn out and colder. Memories bloom in shades of blue, a palette shaped by losing you. 'Cause this is where my soul still reaches for you. And every silence breaking through, a longing carved in deeper hue, a truth I never meant to lose. Yeah, this is where my soul still reaches for you. A fragile lake I can't undo, and though the dawn insists on you, my heart stays tight to wanting you. Returns in distant rain, a whispered hymn of old refrain. I feel it brush against my skin, a tender ache that pulls me in. The moon stands witness to my fall, to all the tears I never caught. And though the night keeps passing by, you linger where my shadows lie. I hold the dreams we tried to save, but watch them fade like ocean waves. Even hope begins to bruise when memory refuses lose. Yeah, this is where my soul still reaches for you. Through every storm the dark renews, a yearning deep as midnight's blue, a wound time never fully grew. Yeah, this is where my soul still reaches for you. The truth my breath keeps drifting to, and though the world demands I move, my soul stays here, still holding you. If time unbent its rigid line, I'd meet you where our hearts align. But nights like this reveal the price. Love's echo never leaves without a slice. So this is where my soul still reaches for you. A silent path the stars construe, no matter what the daylight knew. Your ghost remains my only view. Yeah, this is where my soul still reaches for you. A longing carved in something true, until my heart learns to renew. I'll stay right here, reaching for you. The darkness settles on my skin, soft as regret, sharp as sin. I breathe the night you left behind, a haunting pulse inside my mind. The walls repeat your quiet tone, a distant warmth I used to own. Even the moon